What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. Just finished up Total Legs. Get out here and kick it with y'all before I leave. Topic at hand is a streamer, Jay Relly. He was assaulted by a female, and once again, no accountability for things like this. Bad behavior always goes unpunished. He's walking, the chick cuts him off, don't think nothing. He almost bumps into her, and he just says something. He's not even being rude, and she just jumps all over dude, man, just being rude. He you can have some manners. She takes her drink and throws it on him. Now, a lot of people would have reacted right then and there. They would have got violent. And to be quite honest with you, they'd have been in their right to do so legally, because you've assaulted him by throwing a drink on him. But of course, if he would have gotten violent, it would have now been all about how he reacted to the disrespect instead of the disrespect. So he mentions again, have some manners. She is triggered by this even further and then throws a punch at him. Just no respect whatsoever. And a lot of these women, they have no respect for men whatsoever. They have a problem with men. Men are dangerous. And because you have rules and laws in place, a lot of them think that they could whoop a man's ass when they can't. This chick, she was slim, it seems like she goes to the gym, or at least watches what she eats. So she's not that big. And I mean, Jay Relly, he's not really a big dude, but he's a man. So he can overpower her. Basically, if he jumped on her, if he got angry and just jumped on her, it wouldn't be anything she can do about it except wait on him to get tired. That's really it. So I've never understood the mentality of women trying to fight men. You cannot whoop a man. Also, here's another thing for those of you outside of the black community who may not know this. He's a light-skinned black male. I don't know what it is, man, but sisters do not be having respect for a lot of light-skinned dudes. And the more light-skinned he is, the more disrespectful that they can be. For real, some of these light-skinned dudes, and she was a dark-skinned sister. Some of these sisters really be looking at a light-skinned dude thinking they can whoop his ass. And it's just total freaking delusion. So this was out there. Her bad behavior is on full display. He got upset and said some words at her, but he never lost his cool and attacked her. And as I said, if he would have, it now would have been all about his reaction to being hit with a drink and then hit in the face by her punches. People just, when it comes to men, people just expect the man to just stand there and take the assault and disrespect of a woman and not react to it. There were all types of people around. Nobody was trying to get her together except her girl that she was with. Her girl was trying to move her along. Come on now, come on. There were police there. There's no way they didn't see what happened. Nothing from them either. Let him had to start whooping off on her ass though, and I guarantee you he would have ended up in jail. Guarantee you. So she got to go home for her behavior, but if he would have reacted to her assault, he'd have been in jail. So she goes home and she makes a video, not even really defending herself, saying that she has no real defense against this. She has no excuses, but then kind of makes excuses anyway. Well, she was up on 10 because this happened or that happened, and she had been drinking. She had been drinking all this alcohol. So yeah, no excuses. She says multiple times she really has no excuse. She's really not all that apologetic for her behavior, but somehow it's almost like she's blaming him for her assaulting him. Now, if this was roles being reversed, we all know this would be all types of wild. People would be like, bro, what the hell, man? There's just a different standard when it comes to men. There is no way that men can move like this and just accept no accountability for their actions. However, a lot of times women can get away with it. It don't stop there, though. Don't stop there. Internet comedian, it's like what? Queen's Flip. I think that might be his name. I've not heard of this guy before this incident. He gets Jay Relly and her together for some quote unquote date. So not only did this woman face no sort of repercussions for her actions and took no accountability for her actions, she's now essentially being rewarded for these actions because she's going out on a date. And she's softened up. She seems a lot more apologetic. It's more of an apology, but not really. It was better than that video that she made, that she uploaded to the internet. But then he starts talking to her and he is like, oh, he really wasn't all that angry. I know that in a lot of cases, alcohol is no excuse, but sometimes it is an excuse. Essentially blaming himself now for his own assault. So it went from her blaming him for his own assault to him now putting his own assault on himself. It was just crazy, man. This is just... There is a clear and dangerous double standard when it comes to male-female relations. And it really needs to stop before someone gets hurt. A lot of these girls, man, you can tell they were not raised with their father around. Because if they were, their dad would tell them, never jump up in any man's face. They be raised by these strong and independent mamas. I don't need no man, this and that. And they hear this stuff all their life. So they have little to no respect for males. They take like no consideration about the threat potential that men represent. I'm not just jumping up in any random dude's face. And look at me, I'm a 6'4" dude, I'm 230. I come in here, work out every day. I can handle myself. You know, I grew up having to throw hands. I came from an environment where I had to throw hands. I prefer not to, but I can handle myself in a situation. And even I don't go looking for trouble because I understand how dangerous combat with men is. These chicks don't, because usually when they jump up in a dude's face, the most they get in return is shut up, bitch, get out of my face, bitch, or something like that. So they really be thinking that they little, you know, in her case, little, what, she couldn't have been nothing more than like 110, 115 pounds, her twig self, think that she really can beat a man, even if he's average size, you know, average weight, average strength. The average strength of a man is still going to be overwhelming for the average strength of a woman. May not be up against a guy that's more capable than him, stronger than him, but against a woman, he's going to win every single time. So I'm going to leave it there, man. This is just one of those weird situations where ultimately I'm not looking for the woman to be arrested and prosecuted like a lot of other people were, but it would have been nice just to see her express some sort of embarrassment for her behavior rather than trying to justify, you know, I was turned up because I had been drinking. I'm going to leave it there, though. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.